my Bristol Community College Bayhawks water bottle came in. Very excited. So thank you. I love to represent. All right. Very, very proud to work there. I love to say that I teach at a college. It's yoga, but still, I teach at a college, right? My dad was a college professor, so I have such a soft spot in my heart and soul for college campuses and all that good stuff. Higher learning. All right. Whew. So let's start our weekly Wednesday yoga flow by gently closing our eyes, finding a comfortable seat, and watching this human form that we're in breathe. Feel the inhales expand the body in all directions, and the exhales feel like a sigh in your entire body. So these first few inhales and exhales are really about allowing the edges of the day to soften, releasing tension on the breath out. And there's no wrong or right way to breathe here. But see if you can breathe all the way down into your belly. See if you can feel that expansiveness of the breath come down into the belly. And the exhale, belly button comes towards the back of the spine. And if that's too much to think about or try to do, just forget that and simply breathe full, slow, and whatever expansive means to you. Try this. Again, if it gets to be too much to think about, no worries, just forget all about it and breathe smooth and slow. But something to try, gently imagine pulling up your pelvic floor. Just imagine what that would be. And then imagine your belly button coming towards the back of your spine and up towards your ribs. So it might feel like this really gentle engaging of the lower abdominals and like this heat building. Yogis call this bandhas. We'll get into that in more detail another time. But, so try this. Now as you exhale and your belly button comes towards the back of the spine, allow your exhale to charge you up. So the breath in, and then the exhale, you might feel this energy build. Again, it's just an experiment, so if it feels like it's too much, no worries. Let it go and just breathe. And try a couple of rounds of breath like that. Full inhale, and then exhale towards the back of the spine, belly button towards the back of the spine, and the exhale charges you up. Feel more energized. Cycle of breath like that. And go ahead, let your eyes gently flutter open, reach arms to the stars. And exhale, thumbs to the third eye, right in the middle of your forehead. So your palms come to connect, and then your thumbs come right in the middle of your forehead, your frontal lobe, your intuition. And imagine you have lights at the ends of your thumbs clearing out your mind. So all that's left is like your mind's like a crystal cave, brilliant, sparkling brilliantly. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your thumbs to heart center. And let your palms come away from each other, but keep your fingertips touching. So this is, in English, this is concentration mudra. What we're doing is helping to connect the left and right hemispheres of the brain, ignite both left and right hemispheres of the brain. And we have this energetic circulatory system called the nadis flowing through the body. And part of the connections are at the fingertips. So here, imagine like electricity or liquid light flowing through your body and flowing through your fingertips. Energy flowing up from the earth, up through your sits bones, through your tailbone, through your spinal column, all the way up to your mind, your brain, and then flowing down through your arms, through your fingertips. This is a mudra. Mudra means yoga with the hands. You can do this throughout your day when you feel like you just want to bring some clarity and centeredness, right? You're about to walk into a meeting and you just want a moment to center and gather. This is a really nice mudra for that. You can do this anytime, anywhere. Why not? One more breath here. And again, inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, let your arms come out from the shoulders, palms shining forward. Bring your left hand to your heart. And then go ahead, switch that up. Right hand comes to heart, left arm extends. Back and forth like this. And so here we'll get the heart rate going just by moving the arms. We'll build some heat. There's a breath that goes along with this if you want. It's a quick inhale through the nose and a quick exhale out of the mouth. And if the breath just gets to be like, again, a little too much, let it go and just move the arms. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay, roll through the fingertips, the wrists. Notice how, you might feel a little like heat energy flowing through the body. It's another little practice you can do anytime to just bring some energy, wake it up. It's a nice like mid-afternoon energetic snack. Okay. Whee. Let's roll through the shoulders. So right shoulder up and over. As Diane was saying earlier, it's so nice to move in a way that's not linear, right? Really move through the joints. The joints are designed to move in limitless ways that we don't always get to throughout the day. Go ahead, switch directions, swim forward. And then inhale, reach that right arm up towards the sky, shine the palm forward. I've got my left hand on my left knee for a little bit of leverage. And let left hand come to the earth, off to the left, right arm reaches up overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift it high, let arms reach to the sun. And exhale, let arms float down by your sides. If you are on the mat, fingertips to the earth, Gaya Mudra. Or if you're in your seat, right, you're in a chair, shine your fingertips down towards the earth. You'll still feel the energy flow back up to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, right hand, right knee. Roll through the left shoulder. See if you can think about this coming from your lower abs. Right, so the movement travels through the body. It doesn't just stay in the joint, in the shoulder. You might even feel it flowing down the back. Go ahead, switch directions. And come back to center, reach left arm up. I've got right hand, right knee. Shine the left palm forward, spread the fingers wide. And right hand to the earth, off to the right. Left arm either reaches up overhead or reaches up by the left ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale, arms reach to the sun. Exhale, once again, let arms float down by your sides. Either fingertips to the earth, Gaya Mudra, or shining your fingertips down towards the earth. Spine ascending to the sun. Breathe in. Breathe out. And hugging knees to chest. If you're on your chair, feet start to earth. Extending heels forward. Let's shake out the legs. Then let left knee come in, sole of right foot. Right foot come in, sole of the right foot into the left thigh. If you're on your chair, you can extend the left heel forward, softening the back of the knee. Arms reach to the sky. Exhale, surrender in this fold. And if you're in, whether you're in your chair or you're on the mat, your hands can be on your thighs. It's a nice option. On your left thigh. Maybe fingertips, if you're on the floor, if you're on the earth, fingertips might come to your shin. But this is about allowing, not forcing. There isn't really a goal. It's more about playing with your edge. So it's not about the stretch looking a certain way or how far forward you can fold in this moment. It's about just feeling it and breathing. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, lift shoulders back up above the hips. If you are in your chair, bring that left foot back to the earth. If you are on the mat, let's hug the right knee in. So choices here, right foot can stay right where it is, or maybe cross that right foot over the left leg. We're twisting. If you're in your seat, feet stay to the earth. And let's all reach arms up overhead. And exhale, twist over to the right. So you either have your hands to the side of your right leg, if you're in your chair, or you're hugging this right knee in towards the heart, if you're seated on the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. And unwind back to center. Let's take all this on the other side. So go ahead, switch that up. Extend the left heel forward. I keep saying it backwards today. Extend the right heel forward, hug left knee into the chest. Let the left knee fall out to the side. Arms reach to the sun. Then go ahead, find that fold. Again, if you're in your chair, have the left foot to the earth, and you can extend that right leg a little bit, keep softening the back of the right knee, and then just find the edge of the stretch. So you might only lean forward an inch. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. That's how that works. So if you want to put a goal on it, let it be that you're just feeling the stretch. Breathing into any place that might feel a little tight or a little tense with love and compassion. And exhale, soften even more. And breathe in. Once again, shoulders come back up above the hips. Whew. If you're on the earth, left knee comes in towards the body. If you are on your chair, right foot comes to earth, so now both feet are to the earth. We have our twist. Left foot can stay right where it is, or maybe cross that left foot over the right leg. Either way, let's all reach our arms up overhead and twist over to the left, hugging the knee in with left fingertips back behind. Or again, if you're in your chair, hands are to the outside of that leg. Feeling the spiraling energy from the tailbone spiraling around your spinal column, right up the crown of your head. And unwind back to center. Uncross that foot if you had it crossed. Extend heels towards the front of your mat, the front of the room, and lengthen the legs. You can do this on your chair too. Again, just take care to soften the back of the knees. Breathe in, arms reach to the sun. Exhale, surrender. Just a breath here. And breathe in, shoulders lift back up above the hips. Let's make our way into child's pose if you are practicing on the earth. If you are practicing on your chair, just pause there for a moment in a seated meditation. Here we go, child's pose, big toes touching, knees to the mat. Send your hips back towards your heels. And arms can extend out in front of you with your third eye coming down towards the earth. 3 cycles of breath here. If you're practicing on the earth, lift right up to bear, formerly known as tabletop. I'm going to change this to bear for my practice. I like the energy of thinking of embodying a bear, right, on all fours to the earth. Because tabletops are flat and linear, and our bodies are not. So imagining bear energy here, roll through cat-cow flow. And you can do this seated on your chair too. Hands can come right to the top of your thighs, and you're just moving through your spine with breath. So the inhale, belly drops down towards the earth, lift the heart, shine the heart forward, open the throat, and the exhale, chin comes towards the heart. Vertebra of the spine, back of the spine, arcs up towards the sky. You're more like this. And in honor, in moving in a non-linear fashion, jungle cat out your bear, your cat-cow flow here. So you can do this seated. You can roll through the shoulders, roll through the head. Maybe swoop your hips back towards your heels if you are in your bear. Move through the shoulders. Make S-curves, like a water snake through water. C-curves. And coming back to a neutral spine, bring your hands out in front of you just a little bit. We're coming to downward facing dog. So on the earth, tuck all 10 toes, send hips back and high, with quite a bit of a bend into the knees. Right? We're not locking out our joints. There's a little bit of a bend there, so energy can flow. And shoulders are not above the wrists. Sometimes I see this in downward facing dog. So bend the knees a little bit and shift back, and then send your hips
up towards the sky. Like bringing your heart towards the top of your thighs. If you're in your chair, go ahead, stand up and come to the back of your chair, placing your hands on the back of the chair, and then walk your feet back, and maybe let your head hang heavy. But go ahead, whether you're in your chair or downward facing dog in the earth, alternate with heels coming down. Big breath in. Slow breath out. And take as many steps as you'd like. Right foot steps where the right thumb is. And you can do this in your chair too. Right foot can step up, wiggle that left foot back, wherever you're at. Left hand stays to either the earth or the chair. Reach your right arm up towards the sun. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make a fist. Roll out the wrist. And reach fingertips up towards the sky. If you're on the earth, that back knee can come down like this. Go ahead, thread right fingertips underneath the left arm, and then reach that right arm back up towards the sky. 2 more like that. Again, back knee can come down. I'm going to do that here. And on the last one, right fingertips reach towards the sky. And bring it down. Right hand connects to the earth. Step it back, downward facing dog. Some of us know and love a vinyasa. You can go ahead and enjoy that here. For our purposes today, I'm just going to step back. Full breath in. Slow breath out. Other side. Take as many steps as you'd like. Left foot steps where the left thumb is. Again, you can do this on the chair, hands to the chair. Wiggle the right foot back. Right knee can come down if it wants to. Either way, right hand to the chair or to the earth. Left fingertips reach up towards the sun. Feel the energy flow up through the right palm, through the shoulders, through the heart, out through the left fingertips. Right knee can come down here if it wants to. Either way, again, reach up your left fingertips. Like that reaching up could lift you right up out of the right shoulder. And then thread left arm underneath the right. 2 more like that. Threading left arm under right. Inhale, left fingertips reach towards the stars. Make a fist, roll out the wrist. And again, spread the fingers wide. And let left hand connect. Back to the earth or the back of the chair. Step it to the top. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Unroll all the way up to stand, 1 vertebra at a time. Arms reach to the stars. Breathe in. Breathe out, thumbs to third eye, right in the middle of the forehead. Palms connecting. And coming back into our concentration mudra for mountain pose for a moment. So again, fingertips touching, thumbs to the heart. Balancing left and right hemispheres of the brain, bringing clarity, centeredness, a light, brilliant mind. And allow your arms to come down by your sides, your eyes gently flutter open. Heel toe your feet a little bit further than hip width distance apart. Little bend into the knees. Little shake if you want. All right. Okay. So rooting down through your feet, send the left fingertips down towards the earth. Slide that right hand up the right side of the body, and then go ahead and switch sides. Now, your spine has this cool thing called intrinsic equilibrium, where
it comes back to balance, right? When you lean over to either side, it wants to come back to balance. There's this energy that brings it back to balance. So here we're playing around with that, bringing belly button towards the back of the spine and pelvic floor up towards the belly button. See if you can make this action come from like this V right here that is your abdominals. Okay, so this is our ab work here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back to center. Bend into knees and reach arms up and lengthen the legs. 2 more like that. Bend into knees, reach arms up, lengthen the legs. And pause, thumbs to heart center. Heel toe your feet a little bit further than hip width distance apart. Again, bend into knees. Let your arms come down by your sides and then just sway from side to side. A lot of moving the arms today. Whee. Imagine the synovial fluid flowing through your joints, through the muscle, well, through the joints. And then maybe this becomes a twist. You root the feet to the earth a little bit more and lengthen the legs. Pausing, shining the palms forward, embodying the energy, the majesty of the mountain. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring arms back behind you. Either take hold of opposite elbows, like so, or interlace your fingers and send your knuckles down towards the earth. Little bend into the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Some of us might bend into the knees even more and fold forward. If you are practicing with your chair, now's a good time to go ahead and sit back in the chair. And you can heel toe your feet far apart and let your head hang down between your legs while you're in your chair. So breathe, we're getting a little inversion here. And you could come into happy baby as a way to lean forward too. Not happy baby, not happy baby. What is this? Let me see here. Well, you take hold of opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Three more breaths here in this inversion, whether you're in your seat or you are practicing on the earth. This is called Ragdoll. It just came to me. Breathe in. Breathe into the back of the shoulders. Breathe into the armpits. Breathe out. Allow hands to come to earth if you're practicing on the earth. Heel toe your feet closer together. Make it so you can sit right down. And just one more little stretch here before final meditation. Allow the soles of the feet to come together and the knees to fall out to the sides. Hands can be on your ankles or your feet. And maybe allow your elbows to come towards the insides of your knees and round the spine over. If you are in your seat, you could heel toe, again, your feet out a little bit further and let your elbows come onto your thighs and lean forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale, shoulders back up above the hips. Use your hands to bring knees back together and setting up in our easy pose. Whatever that means to you, either crisscross applesauce or legs extended out in front of you. If you're in your chair, feet to the earth. And let's pause here, just a few moments in our concentration mudra. So thumbs to heart, fingertips touching, palms away from each other. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Sits bones rooted into the light of the earth. And feel energy flow up through your spinal column, through your heart, right out the crown of your head. Feeling in the energy of our practice. And bring, again, thumbs to third eye. Imagine you have moonbeams, the ends of your thumbs, or sun rays, I like moonbeams, the ends of the thumbs, clearing out your mind. Turn back to heart. May all beings be happy and free. Namaste.